Hello everyone, this is Kadar. I've got a very exciting project for you for your autobiography, and we are going to make a jukebox in Google Slides. Now, what does a jukebox have to do with autobiography? First of all, a jukebox is just one of those devices like you see here that you play music with. And music is interlinked with our life in an inseparable way. Music evokes emotion, music evokes memories. Music very easily can take us back in time into places and events, and it just have this magical way to bridge over time and link to memories. For example, I remember very clearly songs that I learned when I was in high school with my English teacher because I just loved it. He brought music and played it to us. So certain songs, for example, The Boxer by Simon Garfunkel, links me directly to my grade 10 English lessons. Some songs link me directly to my wedding day. So it's just a very powerful way, and everyone has their favorite songs. And I thought this would be a very cool way to tell the story of your family via music. When your project is finished, it's going to look something like this. You're going to have a jukebox with a nice colorful background and a little button for each member of the family. And if you click a button, it turns on, so you see that you're now on Eli's page as opposed to Eliane or Dad, and of course you can write the person's name. And then on the side there'll be a bunch of songs which this person loves the most at this point in time. And then you can just play them. Okay, so that's where we're going, and I'm going to break down making it into a few videos. In the first video, we are going to, which is this video, we're going to set up the background. I'll show you where to find nice PNG images, which are images without background, and we will set up the little text boxes, which are the buttons for the people. Let's start. I'm going to start a new Google Slide project. And always the first thing you want to do is give your project a name before you do anything on it so that you'll know what it is. Let's just wait for it to load, and I'm going to name it. I like to have a detailed name, so Family Jukebox. And this is part of the grade 5 autobiography. And we are doing it in term 2, 2020. So we've got the project type, what it belongs to, and the time. I'm going to close the theme window because I don't need it. I'm going to also get rid of the title box and the subtitle box. So I'm starting fresh from a clean page. And the first thing I'm going to show you is how I made the background. I click the background button here. I chose when to choose image for the background. I went to Google image search and I typed here colorful background. And the nice thing about using those tools is that you can be rest assured that these are free images that you can use for your project. Look for something that you like. You don't have to go with such colorful. If you want to put, I don't know, dogs or trees or water or just like some color in the background, that's fine. I just think it works nicely with the music theme. So I'm going to go with this one and insert. So now we've got cool colors in the background. Looks a bit like a computer game of some sort at this point. And now I need to find a picture to use. So you're not going to find much in the Explore tool, but I came across this very nice website. It's called PNG Item. And these are all free PNGs, which is fantastic. You go to the home page, it just looks like this. And PNG are are image files without background. And if I type here in the search book, Jukebox, and search, there's 113 matches. Let's see. And there's a whole lot. You are looking for one where you can see the front of the jukebox. You can go for clip art, or you can go for a picture of a real one. I'm going to use a real one, and I'm going to go for this yellow one. There's a few clicks involved. You want to wait for it to load here, and you want to click the download page, and it opens another window. So you got to go through the process, let it load, and then download this to your computer. And again, it's a little bit of waiting in the process, but eventually it will download the file to the computer. There we go, it's downloading. You can straight away copy to clipboard, but if you are working on a computer that's not a Chromebook, you will find it in your downloads. I'm going to show you how to do that. Click Insert, click Image, and Upload from computer. And you're looking for it in the downloads. By default, it sends to the downloads. Here it is. And it comes up. Now you can leave it as the whole machine, but because I want to have space for the buttons and I want them to be readable, I'm going to make that quite big. And I'm only going to use the top of the jukebox. Let me zoom out here to make it easier. Even a little bit bigger. So really what I want to see is the top of the jukebox. And we'll put it nicely in the center. There we go. Okay, and again, the design is up to you. I'm just giving you some guidelines. The next thing we want to do is create the buttons for each member of the family and place them somewhere on the jukebox. You can decide to put them here somewhere. You can decide to put them on the side panel, but make them big enough to be readable when you present your project. So in the case of this one, I'm actually going to put them on those yellow bars on the sides. So, and you can write a name or you can use a picture of the person. Since I don't have pictures, I'm going to use this as a button. And let's say you've got 4 family members. I'm going to make 4 boxes. This is one. And at this point, I'm going to make all of them white, or at least the same color, and choose a rather plain color. And I'm going to write here Abba. And I want to center that text to the middle of the box, both horizontally and vertically. And I'm going to copy that box. So I'll click on the border and Control C to copy, Control V on the keyboard to paste. Put it underneath, write down email. It's already copied, so all I need to do is paste again. I'm going to do it from here now. So edit, paste. Here's another one of those boxes. I'm going to put it right here, and I'll call this Lian. Text doesn't fit. I'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And I'll put another one for Eli. Those red lines help you to see that it's aligned. So now it's aligned to the box above and aligned to the box on the left side, the email box. And change the text to Eli. So that's step 1. Once you've got that ready, you want to make duplicates of this exact slide to the number of people of your family. In other words, if you've got 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can duplicate the slide 4 times. How do we do that? We go to slide 1 here on the side, we right click on it, and we duplicate slide. And we do that process again, and again and again, so we've got 4 slides. So this is part 1 of the tutorial. Again, what we did, we first inserted the background, then we went to a website called pngitem.com. We looked for a picture that we like of a jukebox and downloaded it to the computer. Then we inserted that picture into our work using the insert image, upload. So insert image, upload from computer. We use the top of it, we place it nicely in the center of our presentation. And the last thing we did is we made a button with one of the family members. We placed it somewhere that makes sense on the jukebox so it looks like it's part of it. And we copied it for each member of the family, changing the name each time. And once we had that ready on one slide, we duplicated the slide enough to have one for each member of the family. That's part 1 of our tutorial. In the next one, we're going to make some links